Welcome you to this press conference to announce yet another festival of Voice of Estacar Marias Fernandez. This is again fifth Ambeachem and at the Kapula Mall in Santilet, Panji. Like last year, again like previous occasions, again we are holding it with Kapula Mall. And this for this festival now, for this press conference, I have with me Marias Fernandez. You know Marias. Now this would be his 73rd fest, and I have with me on extreme left is Gwendolyn de Ornelas and Roshan Gonzalez, with marketing manager of Kapula Mall and strength behind our this inclusive festival. So I will request Marias to speak about the festival.
Thank you very much for coming today. It gives me great pleasure actually to be associated with Kapula Mall to do this festival. It's part of their social responsibility. You know, all these big companies, not only in Goa, all around the world, are starting to work with the community, and it's good news that in Goa, Kapula Mall is taking the lead to work with the community. We are in the month of April. May and June are the festival. Now it's the fruit season in Goa. You know, people get cashews, they get mangoes, they get jackfruits. So it should be good news, but everything is not good news. At one time we had 75 types of mangoes in Goa. 75. We have dwindled to less than 5 or 6. In the olden days, you ask older people and they will give you some amazing names of mangoes. Mosarat, Penang. People today, if you ask them maximum, they will know 2 or 3. Mansura, they will know. Mosarat, they might know, but they will not know names like Kulaso. Kulaso famous. There's another mango called Bishop, Bismu, in Konkani. Gonda, which is a chewing mango. Then there are mangoes. So all these mangoes are now disappearing. And there are many reasons. One of it is because of land, the shortage of land and a lot of development. So we got development on one side, but no development for the mango. So one of the most important fruits of the world could be disappearing from Goa. And we have got the best climate for mangoes in the world. So it's up to us. We cannot blame anybody if the mango disappears. Yeah. Now the good news, 29th and 30th is the Ambeachem Fest. Mango Fest, and it's unique in the sense that it's zero waste. It's a big challenge to say zero waste. Very few people in the world actually, these are only slogans, but we make it happen here. So it's a zero waste fest, and second thing, it's inclusive. We take everybody with us. We'll have the different disabled community working over 2 days. Very special fest this time, 29th, 30th, like last year, is that we are going to get the mango vendors who are selling mangoes on the streets of Goa. You have seen them on the roads in Kanazane, Taligaon, Vedna, wherever you go, you see all these old people sitting down, struggling in the hot sun to sell mangoes. So here we are happy that the Kapula Mall has given us this opportunity, bringing them into the mall for 2 days. So we will be bringing them, they will start at 11 o'clock. The market starts at 11 till 8. And they will come not only with mangoes, different types. With mangoes comes the mango pickles, mango sweets, mango cakes, mango fruits. We are going to have workshops, we're going to have grafting sessions to graft a mango. Another thing that we'll be doing, and hopefully we want people to see, sell and buy mango samplings. Mangoes have to start, people have to start growing mangoes everywhere. Some of these ladies who will be coming on the day, 29, 30, have been on the streets for up to 50 and 60 years, all their life. So when they come in, you know, we want you all to come and visit them, talk to them and talk about their history. They have a lot of heritage and culture of Goan fruits with them. So please come and meet them. Other thing about our event is that we, as I said, we have to be inclusive, and we want women, a lot of women to get involved. So to talk a bit about that is I have Dr. Goan with me. She's the co-curator of the Mango Fest.
Thank you very much. And I'm very happy and excited once again to be a part of the Ambeachem Fest, which will be held at Ambeachem. I would like to invite everybody to be present at the festival. As Marius mentioned earlier, the women are on the streets. These are the women who have been there and spent a lifetime there. They could be there, for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years on the streets under all weather conditions. And it is a privilege that Kapula Mall has invited us to curate the festival, and we can bring these women from the streets to the mall. So 2 days they will be at the mall, and I would request you to please come and support them. Our festivals are zero waste, inclusive. We don't have a chief guest, no sponsors, no competition, no prizes. And I would like to thank Kapula Mall for inviting us to curate the festival once again. And please come and be a part of this big event.
So with us we have Roshan from Southwest. It's been very kind. Not only we are having a festival on the 29th and 30th Mango Fest, but again another festival is coming up on the 19th, 20th and 21st of May called the WEBTV Fest. Puruman is provisions, and this is very unique to Goa that we collect provisions, we dry mangoes and fish and all sorts of things, and then keep it for the rain for 3 months. June, July, August, very heavy rain, so we need things. So that festival as well is coming. So they've given us 5 days space at the Kapula Mall. So we were very grateful, and we called her to say a few words about the fest.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here with you all today to discuss or to talk about the upcoming event. So reviving traditions has always been our priority to connect with fellow Goans and their roots. Kapula Mall has been carrying out social responsibility by embracing traditions, talents, innovations. Revisiting our past events, we've done the Ambeachem Fest, Mango Fest, WEBTV Fest, and all of which have seen a really fabulous response. So Marius Fernandez, our Professor Festival, has been extremely helpful in curating such events, keeping the Goan tradition going and encouraging local vendors to come forward. The Mango Fest will be held on the 29th and 30th of April, wherein one will experience street vendors coming into the mall, selling a variety of mangoes, mango food. There will be demonstrations and workshops on mango grafting, mango petals, mango sasam. The WEBTV Fest, that is stocking out of provisions before the monsoons, will be held from the 19th to the 21st May. Now these fests are accompanied with traditional Goan music that makes these festivals even more livelier. A unique feature about these fests is the inclusion of especially abled persons, thus making it inclusive. Now all of the fests by Mr. Marius, as we spoke about, are zero waste. So we are all set to showcase an experience, provide this experience to our visitors and to all those who have not yet experienced the true spirit of Goa. Thank you.
We have Prakash sir with us, who's a senior journalist and working in the disability sector. So Prakash, say a few words.
As a person or a journalist working in disability sector for long, for me, sometimes it is a struggle to make people understand what is disability, what is accessibility, what is inclusion, and all these aspects, and what is empathy towards persons with disability. But I am very lucky to have Marius, the Festakar, and Kapula Mall people, right from top management, owners to all working community in this, that as a corporate social responsibility, these people, Marius and Kapula Mall, have taken to accessibility, inclusion of disability as a duck takes to water. It is so smooth. I will not explain to them. I will not explain to Marius. They do it so naturally. Moment Marius says, I will do mango festival or Kapulo Mall. They have a proper rent. They have proper toilets which are accessible. So when my people come with different disabilities, like this time, we will have stalls by people with ID, that is intellectual disability. People who have problems with their thinking, that is the brain relating to the body, autism, cerebral palsy, such people. People with visual impairment will be selling things. People with hearing speech impairment. People with hemophilia, that is blood related disorders. Now especially here as he mentioned, women from this hemophilia community, they will be specially coming to make people aware. Awareness, inclusion, accessibility, all these parts play a huge role in our total community. And these are the events where when such things are seen, are to be believed, and then people understand them, then they empathize. So these platforms are very important for us for getting people to understand the needs of persons with disability and their families. Otherwise we think, who cares? Nobody in my family, I don't care. No, unless whole society understands and accepts them and think of their empowerment, their accessibility is one aspect, and empowerment. They have to be on their own, self-sustaining economically. That is what Marius every time says, 5 stalls for your persons with disability. That is how it helps.
This is the first edition of the second edition of the...
Okay, now, so basically, altogether I've done, we've curated 75 various, but this is the 5th mango festival. We've had it in other villages. And our mango festivals are usually a cry for help. For a lot of people, it's about eating the mangoes. For us, it is not, because we know what is coming in the future. Not very long, another 10-15 years, we won't be having any mangoes. I come from a vado called Ambeachem mango vado in Divar. This year, there's hardly any mangoes. We got 15 mango trees, Mankurat, and not a single mango. We cannot tell if it's climate change, we cannot tell if it's weather, but there are serious issues. And we know the agriculture department is working, but we need the government, we need the scientists. If no, we are going to lose the mangoes, we are going to lose the cashews. Cashews as well are in serious trouble. So one of the reasons is basically activism about fruits and our food in future. So a lot of this, on the day we will have people to come and talk, and there will be discussion on the past of the mango, the present of the mango, and the future of the mango. So we are going to have people coming to talk through the day, and this discussion has to be held. If not, we won't be having mangoes for very long in Goa.
What do you think are the reasons besides grabbing of land? What are the other reasons?
No, I mean climate change is one, and knowledge. The mangoes that we have in our area is called the Mankura, one of the best type of mangoes. And if you saw them, they are about 80 to 100 years old. They are huge mangoes. Today we do not know the grafting techniques. Yeah, it's simple as that. We have lost the knowledge of grafting. We have the new varieties which are fast growing, 2-3 years, 7 years mangoes are ready. But they're nothing compared to the mango trees that we have at the moment. Each tree, when it yields about 1,000 mangoes, just imagine. But those days are all gone. We do not have people today. I go all over Goa looking for people. Hardly anybody is left to know how to craft those mangoes.
Also one aspect which comes is of labor.
Yeah.
Plucking of the many places, there are no, it is a very costly affair. Very few people are left who can plant such huge, we call them DARPA.
Yeah.
Very few people are left. Labor become costly affair. All these things also.
Yeah, and there is many things to it. The older people have knowledge of how to look after the mango tree. So at this time of the year, after you took the mangoes, you put salt around the roots of the tree. They put clay, chicory. All that knowledge is not, we are losing the knowledge of actually how to do it. Yeah. Yeah, windroll is another thing to take the weeds out. So many things are now disappearing. The knowledge is disappearing. So the news is not good. We have too much education, but hardly any to look after our fruits and trees.
एल्बोची झाडं लावपा खातीर तुमी कितें करता गोंयांत झाडां लावपा खातीर आंब्याची तुमी कितें कितें
Yeah. So agriculture department, they are going to be coming that day, and thankfully a lot of people have already got grafted mango saplings for sale. So if you go to the agriculture department in the next few weeks before June, there are trees available now. Now only thing is the knowledge has to be given to the public. People have to be told. Mapsa, there is places, Marga, there are places, Benjin, there are places to go and buy them. And on Saturday, Sunday, we are having grafts for sale. People will be coming and we are going to have a grafting workshop. So people can come and actually see how you can graft your own mangoes. You do not need to go anywhere. But all this has to go into schools, into colleges, other places, temple, church, and everywhere we have to work hard to save one of the oldest Goan tradition. It's an heritage, and we cannot afford to lose it. Because whenever you say mango, people want to rush to Goa. But as this year you see, you go to the Panji market and just see how expensive the mango is. And that is an alarm for the future. Very expensive. I think up to 100 rupees a mango. Just imagine what's coming for the future. So we better start and growing our own, graft our trees and start growing at least for the future generation. And I always tell people, whatever mangoes we are enjoying today, it's nothing to do with us, it's our ancestors who have grown it for us. And we are going to fail the future generation by not growing mango trees. If we don't do it today, future generations will not have any mangoes and we'll be the ones to blame.
Sir, medicinal properties of trees, on this what you like to say?
Yeah. See, simple medicinal properties. When people ask me, we are going to demonstrate that day. We start with brushing our teeth. In the morning, they used to wake up and they take the mango leaves. You just took the mango leaf from here. This is what they did. They just took it out. You just took the stem in the middle out. You turn it round, and that's it. The properties of this was enough for you to brush your teeth.
And this was used to clean
Yeah, to
your
clean.
tongue.
So all these things are what people in the old used to do. And this is actually, the juices that come out are very good for your gums. Yeah. But this knowledge we are losing. So as you say, there are many properties, there are many, at one time 75 types of mango, just imagine. Everybody must have had different vitamins and for different reasons. But today, everything is coming to an end. So it's our duty with the press really to raise an alarm, say, let's do something to save our heritage.
The chief guest, to the program chief guest.
No. So our programs are so well known that we do not have a chief guest. Everybody who turns up is a chief guest. We don't take any sponsors. We don't know alcohol, no prizes, no competition. But people who turn up can share knowledge, meet people, there'll be a cultural program. All people who turn up are actually helping. And in that regard, we thank Kakula Mall for giving us the space. Without them giving us space, we cannot come up with this idea. So everybody, if you turn up on the 2 days, you are part of it, you'll be the chief guest.
How many cultivators or farmers do you expect for this?
No, this is not about farming anymore. Every person in Goa is a farmer. Because it takes only one person to grow one tree in your yard. Yeah, so the idea is, can we get young people to come at the fest? We share the knowledge with them. We tell them where to go and buy the mangoes, how to grow and how to grow them. So now we cannot just rely on farmers and experts. Olden days, everybody grew mangoes. Like at our place, we got 15 mangoes. We have nothing to do with farmers. Yeah, but we have grown it, our ancestors. So today we can enjoy them. So we want people to come. We are expecting people to come. A lot of them to buy, but we are hoping that people will come to buy the actual mango trees, the saplings to grow.
How many street vendors expected to be part of this festival?
Yeah, so good. So we have spoken to many. So it's to do with space as well. So at least 20 vendors we are looking for. But our friend today, I just spoke to Prakash, our friend. and the mango vendors are very, very worried that they won't be able to afford to get the mangoes.
They are saying if we come, mangoes are so costly. People should buy, no? Whole day you see. Last festival they were so happy. Everything was sold out for 2 days.
Yeah, everything.
This year they have that apprehension because they are saying, आमे इतले मारो आणि हाडपाकूच पयलीं पयशे like that they are concerned. That is what very good that only reflects from this whole exercise.
The mango is very, very, it's difficult now for the vendor. Just imagine, they are now feeling worried to come to sell the product, and it's all to do with us. It's become so expensive that the future is not bright. So we need to do something really. So we will know the results on Saturday, Sunday, how it looks, how the scenario looks. Are people going to support them? Will they be able to afford to bring the mango? And then if it doesn't work out, it could be the last mango fest. It's simple as that.